Hey guys, this is a general reading for Aries for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November of 2020. Or if you have significant placements in Aries, if you're just drawn to this video, or if you're cross-watching for an Aries. Energy is fluid, so please know that this could have already happened. It could be happening now. It could happen in the future. I could read this as love. It could be career. I could read this for as you and it's someone else close to you. So just take what fits and leave the rest. Don't make it apply if it doesn't. Also, for those of you who have inquired about donations and participated with that, thank you so much. The information is in the description box below. Service information, thank you again. I love connecting with you guys and working with you. The information's in the description box below. The only thing I don't have up there yet is the shamanic services, so like shamanic illuminations, soul retrievals, destiny retrieval, shadow contracts, really anything with your energy body that it's either imbalanced, like you need some energies to help you out, you need to take away energies, they're imbalancing you. Any attachments, wounds, your shadow or your underworld, shadow contracts that you'd like to be done with and replace them with new ones. Soul retrieval is part of your soul essences that have taken off or you lost at some time or a past lifetime. Or what's possible in the future for you, in case you've lost hope on that. Private light language and crystalline consciousness technique, which is it uses sacred geometry, and it basically makes manifesting, healing, and transformation faster. And it helps protect you from your electromagnetic field, puts you more in your light body. It works at a very high frequency and trickles down into the 3D. I've used it a lot with myself, and it usually either helps with energy that is blocking me from something that I can't see, or it makes it become aware to me so that I can then address it. So email me if you're interested in those. All the other information's in the description box below. Also, another way you can give back for reciprocity of energy or just you're thankful for my time is by liking this video and commenting on it. It takes 2 seconds. And I really like connecting with you guys' energy and reading it, even if I don't comment on all of them. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. I put out different types of videos and I'll be putting out more videos. If you think you're subscribed, please double check. Some people, have been removed and they don't know why they have to redo it. And it's the same on other channels, I believe. So please like, share, comment, subscribe. If it's, that's another way you can absolutely give back. Okay, so I think that's it. I'm gonna get started with your reading. What's in the center of your reading? So I'm fully gonna go intuitive off this. Like I feel like I kind of know, but I don't. So I'm just gonna fully channel this. In the center of your reading, you have the King of Wands. I feel like this is you kind of being in your full power, being decisive, building, growing, taking action, being passionate about things. But the way it's facing is like towards the past card, which doesn't always matter, but I feel it does in this. There's some way that you're stuck because what's crossing this is you have the Devil. And it makes sense right now too, because a lot of subconscious things are coming up, it's Scorpio season, Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, Mars being retrograde in Aries. There's just a lot of stuff going on right now, and it's all about bringing up subconscious stuff. There's a lot of people going through self-sabotaging patterns. And I feel like that's kind of what might be going on for you. Is there may be some type of hook or chain or connection or self-sabotaging behavior that may be going on that is stopping you maybe from like your full potential or something you're wanting to do right now. Or this person, they could be coming back. I'm not sure though. Some of you, this might be coming back. Some of you are just really stuck in this energy. Like you're kind of just lost right now. And there's a lot of stuff coming up for you to work through. And there's a pattern that needs to end that's not. And it's probably the same pattern, honestly, that I've been picking up for you guys for a while. Tell me about the devil. Justice. Balance. Maybe you were like something was not fair, right? And you're just stuck on it. Yeah, like something that you saw as your 10 of Cups like ended, or you feel like it was just unfair what happened to you. It's some energy is stuck on that, which makes sense why, you know, the Four of Pentacles is in your crowning. I could feel this a lot with this energy too, like right in my chest. And it was something, yeah, it's causing a lot of anxiety, a lot of thoughts about it, just going over and over. And it's something you really view as it was just what you really wanted, like happy times and all that. You're kind of very shut down or disconnected right now, I feel. Kind of not very Aries-like. You're kind of isolating and healing. You just really don't know. Yeah, you're stuck in a lot of hard energies right now. Wow. You're like 2 of Hearts, 3 of Hearts, 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords. You're really like in your mind. Let's go on and we'll see if we can do something about this. Maybe. In the foundation of your reading, you have the 5 of Wands, the Page of Swords, the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Wands. Let me think for a second. Hold on. So first of all, I think there's a lot of confusion here because I can feel it a lot. Like this isn't just me being confused and having a hard time seeing clearly. Like you're having a hard time seeing clearly. There's a lot of emotions here, and that's also clouding your sight. Some of you might either be with this person still, or if you're not, you're still really focused on it or watching or spying on it. It could be vice versa, so just apply it as necessary. You're really in your emotions. Like the energy on the bottom of the deck is Four of Cups. Like you're bored, you're not entertaining anything. Got Justice, King of Swords, the Moon. Hopefully you're not like, this is a very confusing energy. Hopefully you're not doing work to compete and outsmart or be like the best one to be picked to get your 10 of Cups back. And it's a lot of work and it's burdening you, like to the point where you can't even really see properly. It might be that some of you might have actually had a type of, you either want to or had a reuniting with this person. And now you're just stuck in all this, like, it's you know, it's stopping you. This whole connection, this whole connection is like this. And it's crossing you from, or stopping you from being your like full potential. And I do think there's like either some competition or at least competing energies, and for you to be like witty and outsmart and be the one and think, you know, how can you keep this in your favor or make it go in your favor to get this 10 of Cups or 10 of Cups feeling back. And it's really just burdening you and weighing you down. In your past, you have the 3 of Cups. So you either really viewed this as that, or like it might literally be like the coming back together of this. Tell me about the 3 of Cups. Queen of Swords. It's like you left or they left. You moved on. They moved on. Somebody left and moved on. And then there is this like almost reigniting or something right when you or they, flip it as necessary. I'm just going to say you. Right when you like found yourself and got better. And then boom, here comes this devil energy again. Definitely self-sabotage all day long going on. But I do think it might have actually come back around. Maybe they saw you were doing good. Crowning you in your thoughts, you have the 4 of Pentacles. So, I mean, you're guarded, for one. But you're holding on. The thing I'm not sure about is your likely future. So give me a second. Sometimes when it goes slow like this, it ends up wrapping up. But there's definitely something I could tell that I'm missing, and I'm sure it'll come together. But in your likely future, you have the 5 of Swords. You have the 8 of Wands. You have the Hanged Man. And you have the King of Cups. So there's definitely like either mind games, whether someone else is doing it to you or in your own head. Winning at all costs. There's action. I don't think it goes well. Something in the future doesn't go well. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. Yeah, Chariot. And I think it makes you stop and relook at the situation. And then now all of a sudden, you still are holding back, but you're at least a little bit more emotional, but more balanced, and you're looking towards the future. Let's see something. I think you just see the games, or you see that they're still there. Maybe the person ends up talking to someone else. Maybe they were talking to someone else. Anyway, you're just still holding on. What happens that makes it Aries see different? Oh. Maybe you find somebody else. You either learn that they have someone else, or they found somebody else, or you find or have somebody else. And it's going to be some is going to be one, some is going to be the other. But based on this reading, I think it might actually be you that finds somebody else. Whether it's romantically, whether it's just on a heart level, soul level. What happened? There's like juggling going on and needing to make a decision. And that kind of heals you. And then you have to look at your options and go towards taking a risk. I mean, I'm not saying this other person, it could be a situation too, it doesn't have to be a person, is the one. I'm just saying there's something that happens that pushes you into like sacrificing or holding off for a minute and looking at things from a different perspective. And then all of a sudden, like, you're the King of Cups. I feel like you end up being the King of Cups. Maybe some of you, this toxic situation is like a third party. Like maybe you're in it. Like maybe you've met someone else. So it could be them or it could be you. And you're holding on even though you shouldn't be, or you're holding on because you don't really know who to be with. They're holding on. They don't know who to be with. This is going to be different. It's really hard. It's a very confusing energy because it's a little back and forth. I'll just go on and I'll tell you why. Maybe I'll figure it out more. But how you see yourself is judgment. Like you do have to make a judgment. Maybe you see something. Maybe something's coming back around. Maybe you have to choose between a past person and a future person, or a present person. But tell me about judgment. Yeah. So the Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups. So, all right, let me just finish. If some people aren't in third party, it's just reunion and celebration. And it may seem that it doesn't go out well for them. and some they are, and they have to make a choice. But some of you, just a person is either coming back or you want them back and you're stuck about it. I'm going to go on and hope this fits together more, because like I said, I feel like I'm missing something and I'm going to figure it out. What's in your environment is the Five of Pentacles. So either around you is lack and sad, or someone else is. And how they see you is the Two of Cups. So, I mean, like I said, this could be different stuff, because if this is the environment around you, then it means you're in a relationship that really at the end of the day is the Five of Pentacles energy, even though it's coming together like this. Or somebody's coming back because they're now left out in the cold and they see you starting to talk to somebody else. Or just be happy or meet other soul family or whatever. Your hope is the Knight of Cups. Like you want the action of love or the offer, but you fear the Three of Swords. Like you fear getting hurt. And then the Magician is the likely outcome. We're going to have to pull some clarifiers. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. There's like a connection to something that please help me, like to my guides, help me figure this out. I think you're kind of connected to something that you're trying to be protected from. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Tell me one more about the Two of Cups. So, I mean, I don't know if this person's come in or trying to, but it's like you have something around you that's not a great energy that you're holding on to. Whether it's in your life or not. But yet you have a wall up, which is probably like for the Four of Cups right here, which is the underneath energy. You have a wall up to anything coming in that can be good or awakening or comfortable or good for you. So I don't know if it's this connection or if it's another connection. And some of you might need like private readings to be able to decipher this, or maybe you know. Because it's a general reading. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. You want something good. You do want something good to come in, though. You're scared of opening your heart and... Oh, so this person might be in your life, or they might not. You might be stuck from your full potential and passion because of something that happened, some connection, or like it created something, you know, codependent or toxic, and your own patterns. Your own patterns and ways of thinking are keeping you stuck on this, and also seeing that as a reality, and you're keeping yourself closed off. So there's some level of mind screwery that's going on. And let me pull on with these cards on the Eight of Wands. Like something happens that makes you change how you see this, and you choose to open up and manifest. So that's good. I don't know if it's somebody coming back, or maybe you're just seeing differently. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. What's up with the Eight of Wands? I mean, you realize, like, I think you see somebody differently. I think you have some realization. I mean, that's obvious, but what exactly is that? Because you had to have known, like, this person... Maybe you didn't. Like, did you not know this person had like a rat energy, a traitor energy? I mean, I know most Aries, I've done readings for a while, they have. Maybe this is a newer person though. But I still don't get what brings it to... what opens you up about that. Like you learned something, and then you have some type of, just the way you think changes. So let's do this. I want to see what changes the way you think. What makes Aries go into the King of Cups? I mean, you get a download. Something about this is divinely downloaded, or your higher self, just so you know. And you have the Time, you have the Hangman, of course. You see that you've been manipulated, like something has affected your mind. Yeah. I think you see through an illusion. You see where... something was taking away your power. And it was like, you see what it was doing to you. Like you all of a sudden like see yourself. And you see that something was taking your power. And just over time through this pause, it like you get your own passion and fire back. And you get some type of like realization or download, or this trumpet really keeps coming up, you know. And then you have Hangman, you also have Judgment. You have a lot of energies of, yes, it could be realization, but I think you're guided And something guides you to see, you literally have Puppet Boy and Rat, where somebody was manipulating you and the way you think. You just really see the truth of the situation. So I don't know if this, you know, the Four of Pentacles is up there like you holding on or you close off. I'm sure both. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. It's like painful. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Mirror. This person's energy was mirroring yours. Even if the actions weren't in the same way, the energy was mirroring. And I think this person was just very opportunistic, like whether they wanted your energy, whether they wanted your attention, whether they wanted your finances. It just wasn't about you. Like maybe you took that personally and you didn't understand that at first or something, and it affected your confidence and your inner power. You know, your whole solar plexus. And then like maybe you realize something about them that you're like, oh, it wasn't me. I mean, it screwed your mind for a minute, but it's like the way you think about it changes. Like instead of it being like someone loved you, like they truly loved you, they were looking for your love, they felt your love, but your love wasn't enough, right? That can hit kind of hard until you kind of realize that that person never looked at your love. They never even opened up to your love, to even feel it, to even whatever. Like for one, they're just not even your person, and for two, they weren't in it for the same reason. So you're judging it on the outcome of how well it worked out for you as far as, you know, love, you know, in some sense of that. Theirs was not. Theirs was opportunistic, whether it was attention, money, just ego boost. Like it just wasn't love. Like, you didn't know that you two weren't playing the same game. You thought you were playing the same game. And now all of a sudden that kind of just changes your whole lens and how you look at it. Because it wasn't like I wanted love, you wanted love, and I just wasn't good enough. It was that I wanted love and you didn't. Like, it's almost like you realized there was no winning. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, there's no way, where's it at? Like, okay, so that's what that is. You realize through things that transpire and communication, whether this is a download or whatever. So maybe this is communication while you're waiting and, you know, going within and seeing things differently. You realize that there was no winning in this game. And this is like about everybody out for themselves, like they'll do anything to win type thing, mental games too. But there was no winning. Because for one, the person probably doesn't play fair. For two, the goal is different. Like, how do you win at a game when A, you don't even know it's a game, you think it's a relationship. But how do you win at a game against somebody who your heart is in it and theirs isn't? The person whose heart is in it is always going to be the one that gets hurt. I mean, there are few other exceptions to that, but for the most part, the one whose heart is in it and is coming in an emotional way, they're going to be the one who gets hurt. And you realizing, oh, like there was no winning because it was just as long as there was resources. It was just what this person needed for a minute. It wasn't me. They never even saw me. They never even looked to see me. They were closed off themselves. Like their objective was completely different than yours. And I think that's what this is saying now, is that maybe you're able to start emotionally opening up again, whether you meet somebody new or whatever, because you realize that you just looked at it all wrong. The whole objective was different. I don't even know if there's much else to say about that. I think that pretty much sums up everything. And I think that's why it was so hard to see, and it was kind of confusing, is because I think it was hard for you to see. I think I was seeing through your eyes at first and thinking, you know, very logically in surface level, and it was just like, no. It was just that you didn't see things the way they really were. You didn't see what this person's intentions were. Let's pull on the devil. So it does seem in the near future and in the likely outcome, like you do start to balance your emotions back out and be able to trust your emotions a little bit more, and you go into the Magician and you start to get your power back and you start to manifest again. Tell me about the devil. Some of you, I mean, I think this person is like a lot of sex and attention. Yeah, like there was just a lot they were hiding. Some of you need to clean up your energy, though, just so you know. Like, this person could still be attached to you. They could be in your energy. But you need to clean this energy up so that you can go and manifest, you know, in a more proper way physically in this world, so it doesn't affect you physically. So it doesn't either affect your money, or you could start to focus on proper things. Tell me about the coin. What's the coin here about? Yeah, your new beginning. It's almost like the Ace of Pentacles vibe. So, as you're moving forward, and I don't know, maybe this is the truths that are revealed to you during Scorpio season, is that about the nature of this person, and it helps you check your perspective, which then helps you heal your heart about the situation and start to let go. But you do need to clear this energy. I would advise to do other things, but I think I'm going to do a quick light language and see if I can help assist with a clearing for this to help you guys move forward. Just to help detach some of that energy. So it's going to sound basically like talking in tongue or just jibber jabber. So just go with it, don't judge, and allow, okay? So basically what I'm going to be calling in for is a channeling for energy to clear this energy out of your space. I would do other things and continue to do some of this work, but it's to clear the energy or help you. Unsaklamakke nemereto no monokomosi kavale nemosi. Inkedemoso onmo kusilemene mokomosi. Au kanamasa, au kanamosi kaname tu monokomosi, au konomokolo porinereto. Ise kolomasi omokumo, olomokumo ni kaneneso tapa ase. Inse kono post na pakanti tunomato. Inse kolomo, ufona maka au suk olomokumase. Ene eneklamasi komosu. Intumukulomo inemeko nomasi olomokumose. Ise kala au. Hise kolomosi. Hamakumosi malakanamaso kokolokosi kanametinte tunuru monukumasi kono paremetika asiko osi ineko koma nikasa komokono motuntumo kumoti alposi inte kola almaka alamotu olamosi kamati inamase inamakase kono mosi inamo ulukumo osi alfoko olomokumu Homasiko se imasi olokoro momomo enekanamasi. Insekromosi au sekolomo onso. So I think that was all that I was guided to channel. I hope it helps you guys. There was a lot that was lifted out, and then I gave you a little space, kind of a protection around you, and then I brought and filled the area back in. I believe that's what I was doing. Of higher vibration and love. But, you may want to do also some personal healing or look for like a private light language or a private healing, but at least on your own, also do some private reading because it is very strong here about clearing out this energy to prepare for your new beginning. Like literally this person clarifying the devil is like bone, like obviously possible sex stuff, but physical, they're very physical, materialistic type vibe, keeping secrets. And then after that you have sage and broom, and then after that you have coin. It's kind of like the Ace of Pentacles, like new beginning, new tangible beginning. And to clarify the coin, you have fetus and acorn. So new beginning, creation. The acorn is a very abundant type energy, and it literally blossoms. It's a very, very abundant and growth, very much about growth, new beginning, and it grows into this huge tree basically. So there's a new beginning coming up for you, but stuff definitely needs to be cleaned out. This person needs to be removed. Anything like that needs to be removed. Energetic ties, mental ties, spiritual ties, emotional ties, physical ties, all that needs to be removed and cleansed out. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. I hope this really helps you guys. I'm sorry it was all over the place. If you're feeling kind of stuck right now and down or confused or whatever, please know that it will pass. If you need help helping this pass, let me know. You have plenty of resources besides me too, but please know I am a resource for you. But it does look like in the likely future, you do see things. It does clear up. You are helped and guided with proper vision, and you do end up seeing through the muck. Especially as you take time away to yourself, like go in hermit mode, reflect, do what you have to do in your own space. Do not have anybody, especially this person or energy, around your space, and allow for that, you know, guidance to come in that a lot of times you can only hear when you're in your own space. And it does help you see things differently, and it does help you emotionally. It helps your heart. You get your power back. You start going and manifesting again, and you start rolling again. Okay? So I love you guys. Keep your head up. Keep moving forward. I hope this helps. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Donations, description box below. Services, description box below. For your information on shamanic services, light language, or the crystalline consciousness technique, that would also be great for this to help move forward. Email me. I don't have that in the description box yet. So I love you guys. I'll be seeing and talking to you soon. Bye.